Okay. Woo! Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This morning I wanted to do my Wim Hof breathing method with you this morning just because it's beautiful outside in my lovely woods and it's a little cold outside if you're standing around not doing anything. But as you begin to warm up your body and warm up your breath and then feel the sunrise come up from the east and shine upon you, you're gonna feel warm and you're gonna feel good and you're gonna feel active. So essentially, what you see me do and talk about every single morning is I start off with a morning routine that gets my mind, body, and soul right, where I feel energized and clear and also like high. You know, Wim Hof says we get high on our own supply because of our central nervous system and the air that we breathe. And if you want more information, definitely look up Wim Hof, the Iceman, on Instagram or on YouTube, and you see all these amazing features he's been able to accomplish through focusing his mind and practicing this breathing technique. Okay, so it all starts with your breath, and this is what's incredible about the whole thing, is that we have the power to do so much and we just don't know simply by breathing. All right, so when you start, you want to just become aware of your body. You know, I don't know when the last time you had intentional breathing where you thought about what it was like to use your chest and your lungs to inhale and exhale and what that felt within your cavity. Okay, so essentially you want to take your breath and fill it up down to your pubic bone. Like, you want to take such a deep breath that you're filling in from the deepest part of your belly up until the crown of your head. Okay, now if you were to visualize this, I would picture like a two-dimensional jar filling up with water from the very bottom, and you can watch that water line rise and go up the bottle as you fill it up. That's what we want to do with our air. We want to fill every part of our lungs up from the bottom up until we can. I feel tension up in my shoulders and I can't inhale anymore, and I'm just trying to focus and visualize and getting this air all the way up into my crown, into my head. And then when I can't inhale anymore, I don't blow out. I don't go that's not what we're doing. You take a really big inhale until you can't inhale anymore, and then you just let it go. And I imagine my chest cavity, my lungs just deflating. I'm not pressing out, I'm not exhaling, I'm just and then as you do this, the more repetitions you do, the more aware of your lung process usage, the activity of the physical usage of your lungs and your body, you're going to be aware of how that feels and how to relax more, how to relax your chest and your lungs more, to exhale more. But you want to be focusing on the inhale. Inhaling is the good stuff, exhaling is the bad stuff. Inhaling, you're getting all that oxygen and nitrogen into your body. Exhaling is the carbon dioxide and the stress and the anxiety and everything else that you're trying to hold on this hypertension to. You're just going to let it go. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple breaths for you to see, and then I'm going to lean back and I'm actually going to do my practice. You do 30 to 40 breaths, okay? And at the end of that 30th or 40th breath, you should feel charged, you should feel tingling, you should feel like, whoa, I might be a little hyperventilated. This isn't hyperventilation. We're not like trying to hyperventilate ourselves. We are taking deep, intentional, although consistent, quick breaths. And as you do that, you're going to be hyper saturating your body with oxygen and nitrogen, and you're going to start to feel lightheaded and tingled, and that's fine, that's good. Now at the end of that 30th or 40th breath, you're going to exhale all the way. You're just going to completely just that's it for me. Like, that's how I exhale. I'm not pushing out. My diaphragm isn't fluttering. My abs aren't flexing. I'm just blowing out a little bit. And then if I feel like, as I like continue to hold that exhale or hold my breath, not inhaling in, and I feel like I have a little bit more air to push out, I'll push out a little bit, you know, because if I was underwater or something like that, that might be helpful. But just think about that, and you hold that for as long as you can. Thoughts will go across your brain. You'll be thinking about the things that you have to do. You might even get some visualization, some white static, or whatever it is that you see behind your eyelids. But focus on going into this space, maybe on a thought or a place of your body where you're trying to heal, or you're just trying to let it go. Just watch thoughts go by and focus on the center, focus on this moment, focus on some moment, focus on this moment. Keep saying that in your head as you hold your breath, as you continue to think about all the things that are going by and you're trying to let them go. Think about love, gratitude, and compassion. That's something that I like to do. I like to remember a moment where I felt so in love, like, oh my gosh, look at my baby girl walking, or so proud of a friend that accomplished something or did something for me, or someone who's actually hurt me before, but yet I'm so grateful for their contribution to my life because of who it's helped me become today. It's kind of crazy how you're able to reconfigure and picture things and let things go simply by breathing. Jay Shetty also says you are your breath. You know, Buddhist monks, they preach that all day, that, you know, whenever you get anxious or angry and stuff like that, your breathing rhythm changes. So being aware of your breath throughout the day, not just in the morning when you're trying to start your morning routine, is going to help you increase your patience, take stress and anxiety away from from other areas of your life, and just give you more power and strength to be in control of who you are and what you're trying to achieve out of this life. Okay, so I'm going to practice. I'm not going to count or anything like that. Now that I've already explained it, visually explained it, and try to articulate it the best I can, the best thing I can do is just show you, and then you practice for yourself, okay? So I'm not going to do any counting or anything like that. I'm just going to go for it this morning, and sometimes that's better to do than having like a timer and stuff, because then you're like thinking about the time, where this morning I really just want to focus on the practice, doing the good work, and getting the results that I want out of it, okay? Ooh, this chair's cold. Breathe in, let it go. Breathe in, let it go. All right, so what I forgot to mention was between the breaths, after that exhale, when you inhale, you want to hold for 15 seconds, and I'll be sure to put it in the comments too. But after you do your breathing rhythm, inhale for 30, 40 times, exhale, hold it for as long as you can, inhale again and hold it for 15 seconds, and then begin that breathing rhythm again. I feel charged, I feel strong. Like usually when I don't do activity that I want, the amount of physical activity that I want in a day, in a week, I feel that every day. Oh, I gotta work out, I gotta go active. When I do this in the morning, I feel clear, I feel energized, I feel like it's still exercising my chest cavity, my shoulders, and my lungs. I feel like I get good definition in my upper chest and back. And then I go out and I hike and I do walk, my regular activity. I haven't hit the gym in a couple weeks because I was like I got sick, but doing this, I'm like, wow, I still feel good. So if you're not able to go to the gym for whatever reason, doing this is gonna help you in so many ways until get back into the activity. Okay, so that was round one. Now I'm focusing. Okay. Oh wow, that's beautiful. Wait till you see what this sun looks like coming up over the lake, over my house in this woods. It's awesome. So 3 rounds is what I recommend, okay? One, you can do one anytime, anywhere. You can just do 1 round and that'll help you. 3 rounds is always my minimum, because that first round gets me like in tune, in place, present in like what I'm doing. It kind of like wakes my body up and focuses and aligns me right there. So that first round is like, okay, getting the rust off, you know, dusting the dust off. Second round is when I'm more in my practice, where I'm able to focus and concentrate and be in this moment more, focus on my breath and how my body feels. And then my third one and up, just continue to improve. I get more mental focus, I get my chakras aligned, I get higher on my own supply. Between 3 and 10 rounds, awesome, you're gonna feel great. So 3 rounds I usually get done in 15 minutes, which is pretty good for any type of work environment or anywhere. You do it a couple times a day. Now normally in the morning I would go into the lake or take a cold shower, or you know, after my breathing practice I would either walk to the lake and jump in the lake do cold water therapy for a little while, or I would jump into my shower. I would take a hot shower, do my normal morning routine or whatever, and then at the end of my hot shower I would turn my water off, step out of the water for a moment, turn my water back on cold water where there's that good cold pressure, and then I get back in and I start washing my body with the cold water until I'm fully immersed in it, and then I'm rotating. And that can be a little bit more challenging than just being in cold water, because like your skin is at ambient temperature and then your other side's like getting cold water directly, so that can require some more fortitude, some mental strength, than like just being in an ice bath. But it's always going to be cold, it's always going to feel a certain kind of way, but with your mental focus you're going to be able to power through that cold, and your body will actually increase temperature and it'll maintain that homeostasis temperature. Your brain and your heart coherent. You're going to be able to stay warmer, go longer, and push farther. It's really incredible stuff. Okay, so thank you so much for joining in this morning and watching me do my morning Wim Hof breathing method in practice. Again, that's 30 to 40 deep inhales, and then you let go on that 40th exhale, and you just hold it for as long as you can. You think about love, gratitude, and compassion, and thinking and remembering being in a moment where you felt those emotions very, very strongly. And then when you need to inhale, don't, try not to pass out, but push your limits. Then inhale, hold it for 15 seconds, and then stretch it out, stretch out, feel that body, and then exhale and you start your rhythm all over again. Okay, you have been watching Robert LaFrance and the LaFrance paradigm, practicing my Wim Hof breathing. They say that the rising tides lift all ships and courage is contagious. So help me help you help your friends. Take care, have a great Saturday. I'm getting ready to host a private mortgage lending call today at 9 a.m. So if you are interested in earning passive income, investing in real estate without lifting up a hammer, or getting a better, more secure and higher yielding return on your investments, follow me and check out the link. Okay, have a great day. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm gonna actually show you the sun over my house before I end it. So look at that. So it's coming over the house and the yard, and it came over there. Yeah, I just did. I just cleaned up all this stuff. So I was really excited to be back here. It sounded like all the birds and the bugs came really close to me towards the end there. It's like when I was holding my breath and I was doing my, or when at the end when I was doing my it sounded like birds and all kinds of insects were coming over and hanging out with me. All right, I'll talk to you soon. If you like this video, let the world know by hitting the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this every time I release them, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you get notified so you never miss one. You can always stay up to speed. And if you got any value, if you found any golden nuggets from today's video, drop them in the comment below so the next viewer can pick up exactly what you learned and we can all grow together. Because you know what they say, the rising tide lifts all ships and courage is contagious. So help me, help you, help your friends. Take care and thank you.